Enra, I share what happened on TV in Ghana. And I'm talking specifically about what happened on Good Evening Ghana. And if you're a journalist like myself, Nasa will share Adom Otchere, what he was trying to do yesterday night. Efa Kusi Boateng and Otchere Kwabena, who is a member of parliament, Abba with an expose. And the good thing about what we are seeing now is Otchere Kwabena did not come to just say these things without facts. And that is something we all have to, in fact, look at very critically. Otchere Kwabena, he never sat anywhere or on any platform to just say, Assemble mate na meka. In fact, till date, Obia what tries to be refute and I say obe claim the opposite of the Otchere Kwabena can say. Reverend Kusi Boateng or Bishop Kusi Boateng basically has two identities. No, ye won't say Obia Babontene with facts to disprove him. Say why they with the two identities, and that is something that we are supposed to pay attention to. And in fact, this morning I saw a video of Otchere Kwabena Asante, and all that he was trying to do is not to attack the issue itself, but go after the messenger of the expose. Now, I can't play the video here. I told you, me, Facebook Live, I'm not too good with it, how you put videos and all that. Now, dear Otchere, let's start with Otchere Kwabena Asante, what he did, which I believe is despicable, and we all have to speak against it. Otchere Kwabena came out and said, Kusi Boateng, software or that or the secretary to the National Cathedral, no? Or two identities. Now, Otchere Kwabena never said anything without providing a document to support it. I am not doing this, or I am not holding brief for Otchere Kwabena. No, we are all speaking to what he put out there and the documents that he added to his statements. Now, Otchere Kwabena never in any day said all that I'm saying about this pastor, no, free ubioho, and I say, Obi Kachiremi. Otchere Kwabena say, everything that he is putting out are things that he has researched, things he believes, say they are the truth. Now, as journalists in Ghana, what do? We are talking about a national cathedral as we speak today. At the end of the day, the president who promised his God, I'm live. You're live. Say, I'm on your side. You're very distracted. Now, Otchere Kwabena never said anything. Say, Bishop Kusi Boateng, Maka Assembly, Media Otchere Kwabena, mini facts, or the documents and everything is supporting the statements. Now, we need to understand the National Cathedral issue. No, some yesika as Ghanaians, no, ye yibi and the Cathedral. So the cathedral has become a national issue. In fact, it has become part of our national budget. Ye can't Ghana for sika etwa ye de kwa ye sika and ye de cathedral bia ye nyina ye boy adwene pose ye be ye sika de akoshe. So as a member of parliament and our oversight responsibility when our taxes are being touched, abra approval in free home by. So one, as a Ghanaian, we need to look at it in a holistic way. Say, what is Otchere Kwabena trying to achieve here? And that is what we have to look at. Otchere Kwabena, what is he trying to achieve? What he is trying to achieve, they say, Nipebi afa kuti kwanso afa some kind of a year, a kwambia enyemra kwanso ediomusa kan yesika na, because in the first place, menewo yenkase besisi cathedral, akufo-addo so cathedral. He needs to find ways to build this cathedral. The reason Tia Emma, a member of parliament who serves as the people, is so interested in is because Yesikana as Ghanaians, your resources, no, it has been tapped. Obedient and boom, say or any private thing. And when a massa conversation in our baby, no, it is not because cathedral you be here. No, me so many years I've not been to church. There are so many people watching me tonight. For a couple of years now, you've not been to church. One has some personal reason. So nobody is against a religion. I'm an Anglican. Last me show me catch him say. I'm disappointed in Anglican because Anglican suffer me bejina ho ekeka nkwasi asem Otchere say any Anglican for Silvio pinifom die no nyansa. So I'm disappointed Anglican right now as I speak. Now, you might not like me. I understand. You might not like me because menkasa ema MPP. Because my words are strong when it comes to MPP, ni akufo-addo. I get it. But what we are looking at is the ato eye Kusi Boateng or sofono. Ade china se obi so efa the same kutikwan so na ye behu a. Are we going to be selective about what we have to say? And no they hear me. Now Otchere Kwabena put some things out there or the facts come. Now as journalists, my job, so we beka say Kusi Boateng were two identities. He's an imposter. He's trying to maneuver his way. He's trying to beat the system to make some illegal money. I cannot just sit here and say Kusi Boateng ya kromfo, Kusi Boateng ekutekuta. Abra many facts no. Otchere Kwabena made every document he had available to us Ghanaians to go and check. One, he's putting his credibility on the line. He is putting his credibility on the line because as a member of parliament, so Oba Bontin Bekas as a document be kutano. Nasa or the two Bontina, the same way I do my shows, I put document out. I am putting every single thing I have built on the line. It's Otchere Kwabena put his credibility as a member of parliament on the line. Now, what do we have to do as journalists? Otchere the documents are better to war. What do I have to do to disprove him, or what do I have to do to confirm that what he is saying, it is not against the personality, it's not against Kusi Boateng, but what he's trying to do is to make sure the system is working perfectly. Simplicity. That's all that we are seeing here. Now, for journalists to come on TV, on radio, to come and trivialize the issue and make it look like, say, Otchere Kwabena has an agenda against a religion, an agenda against the president's own agenda, no? It makes it sound, say, I just say some of our journalists, with all due respect, do no omejimi. And I am specifically going to dwell this my conversation on Otchere Kwabena Asante and Paul Adom Otchere. In fact, I know Paul is not a journalist. I know Paul is dumb. I know Paul, basically, we all know what he's doing. He's working for this government. He's being paid, fed like a chicken. Everybody knows Paul, at this point, he has lost every credibility when it comes to Onwankasa Kranipa as a human being. Into Jimmy. Now, Otchere Kwabena Asante in the studios of Asempano, he was also trying to make this Otchere Kwabena expose with facts look like, say, or no Otchere Kwabena Asante na di fuashano, who is Otchere Kwabena Adentra, because in his head, you know, Otchere Kwabena is coming from the NDC. Otchere Kwabena Amuneni, Otchere Kwabena does not have that onisa space to address people calling themselves men of God. In everything between Otchere Kwabena Asante and Otchere Kwabena has excelled in everything. When you put Otchere Kwabena Asante here and you put Otchere Kwabena here, we all know Otchere Kwabena has more credibility than Otchere Kwabena Asante, because, and I'm not here to look at what they have achieved individually. I'm here to look at the matter itself holistically. Now, asema Otchere Kwabena beka ye nyina ne sen, or say Victor Kusi Boateng ewo two different identities, or a dimienu, or the a dimienu, or 10 numbers mienu. Sa nipa no ende Otchere Kwabena asa beka to say a filling of forms to become the secretary to the National Cathedral, no trusteeship, no, or a different names or they fill different documents. So as a journalist, what do? Let me go into the documents they put Otchere Kwabena and then verify and see, say whatever Otchere Kwabena is saying is a lie or it's the truth. It's simple as that. So for Otchere Kwabena Asante to foolishly come and sit on TV and trivialize this and make it look like, say, or go to the point, or go so low to the point Otchere Kwabena can say, and I cannot verify this, say, Omu producer is nobody. Now who the hell is the producer at Adom or in Asempa FM. Who the hell is that person? Jimmy Niben, no? Who cares about the producer? So if even Okudja Kwabena says, who the hell is Asempa FM producer? Me, I sit here, my name Asempa FM producer. 90,000.990 million people don't even know who the producer of Kusi Boateng is. Now, Kusi Boateng Ankasa. Why the name Kusi Boateng when he crossed the borders of Accra? So he lowers the conversation to his level, which is very, very low, and he started speaking on, does he know who Victor Kusi Boateng is? No, Okudja Kwabena does not care about Kusi Boateng. Okudja Kwabena is concerned about the consistent irregularities in Kusi Boateng's documentation. That is what he is looking at. And how through that, he is using companies that he has created, to, whether you like it or not, to do illegal business in the name of the National Cathedral. It's simple as that. So Okudja Kwabena said, Kusi Boateng did the order that they are not in time that the into Obenya Kupon. Okudja Kwabena has never made such a statement. Okudja Kwabena has never questioned Kusi Boateng's capacity as the founder of his church. He has never questioned the man's genuity and I say his holiness before his God. Okudja Kwabena is questioning a system and a process that has been breached. So for journalists like Otchere Kwabena Asante, out of mediocrity and because it is only centered around his stomach, on to me and break it down basic things to make his listeners or take conversation so low to his level out here. Otchere Kwabena Asante conversation and say, who is Okudja Kwabena to question another Ghanaian? Who is Okudja Kwabena to question a man of God? Who is Okudja Kwabena to come out? Okudja Kwabena is a member of Parliament of Ghana. Okudja Kwabena is an integral member of the Foreign Affairs Committee in Parliament. Okudja Kwabena can be the President of the Republic if he chooses to contest. So Okudja Kwabena has all the requisites, certification, and also every single opportunity to let Ghanaians know, say he is also not just a mere person, but somebody or Jenny Ghana, the forward looking of Ghana. Now, how can you trivialize the conversation and bring it so low to the point to say Okudja Kwabena is becoming so is it sensationalism or Okudja Kwabena has never in any way blown his wings and said that he has always been calm. He has always been somebody who presents his facts. The problem with Kwabena Asante Asempa for the United States, Okudja Kwabena is exposing omo party for any omo software chromophobia. Sebio omunye year ombebo omonsa. That is the problem of Otchere Kwabena Asante. Otchere Kwabena Asante does not fit in that space to analyze or critically think about the issue itself. Anything I mean, we are not. When you get the opportunity to sit behind the mic, it is not you talking to your numerous girlfriends. It is you talking to discerning Ghanaians who, at the end of the day, will analyze your level of thinking. Now, Kusi Boateng, in some of Okudja Kwabena said, Kusi Boateng at a company. Kusi Boateng company now will be a dean for fraud or DDA. And also a dean for fraud or the National Cathedral also. Or a dean mienua backward passport bakum and a backward diplomatic passporting. Kusi Boateng different birth dates. And then a black was at the documents of account said Kusi Boateng in filling his own documents to the Ghana Revenue Authority about the numerous companies he has opened in less than 3 years, he has different TIN numbers. We are talking about TIN number. We are talking about birth dates. We are talking about a company registration. We're talking about money that he at the end of the day gave to the National Cathedral. So why would journalists at the end of the day sit and say a black man should be careful? Or careful of what? Let me be very honest here. In some Ghana about these pastors and their question, sit back a little bit and analyze. See what John Mahama Breswa and Kauni Masabisi Ogana. Senka MDs ne waso, and this Kusi Boateng, this cathedral issue, this debt exchange program, when in a Koswa, and MDs na Mahama or president, or you say Otchere Kwabena Asante, and called the Genie Rabbit radio, so I can pass some account. It is because it is easy to attack the NDC. And it is more convenient and more easy to attack NDC near Oyahuneni. I'm being honest here. It is easy to attack the NDC. It is more easy. It is easier to attack NDC near Oyahuneni and also Oyateni. It is easy for these Akan radio presenters because Akan for Yenya Akan for you can't say Asante for Infante for Ko for Bono for. It is easy for us to go after go after Tenia on your MPP. All these things you are doing against a black woman, it is because Awunenia Boaben and the person Yenya can say we are doing the wrong things. Now, so we Otchere Kwabena Asante sin chain his foolishness and his level of thinking very low. No, now you go to Adom Otchere. We will come to the substantive issues, and I will ask them why they are moving away from these issues. We've all seen the presentation of Adom Otchere on Good Evening Ghana and Rap. And you realize that in his presentation on Good Evening Ghana, Adom Otchere stayed away from something very important when it comes to Kusi Boateng's scandal. And what Adom Otchere stayed away from is his date of birth and his TIN numbers. He actually stayed away because Adom Otchere himself, one person, you cannot have two TIN numbers. If you even have a feeding any sebu most traditional name was a DND name, any other name, you can still not have two TIN numbers. So Utie Adom Otchere presentation and you realize that the presentation of Yandra was about JJ Rawlings, PNDC, and the Abedrinde. Into what Okujata Blakwa is doing, no, it is basically Kusi Boateng Asante. Kusi Boateng ekuta two names, okuta two TIN numbers, wama false information, we borrow money to the National Cathedral. Company will be do 3 years. It has 2.6 million Ghana cedis to give to a cathedral trustee. Fine. At the end of the day, we did not receive any document to prove that it was a loan or it was anything. Because if that was a loan or that was just a gesture or a charge, it needs to go into a document. Because later, we to make 2.6 million amber back. All these things, at the end of the day, are black white match. Now, what Adom Otchere tries to obey and say, or say Kusi Boateng no na oya santini ba na time na ne papa ne papa ya santini a JJ Rawlings awuneni no kokun ne papa enti JJ Rawlings kokun PNDC for kokun santini na de tata ne papa no de ne say asantini akwara no enim say Rawlings ye ni paboni ni nti obehwe onu so ekunu ni nti e ma Kusi Boateng change ni din on baby narrative be odi free back. Tribal politics no. They are inciting Asante for against our inti Adom Otchere they know and say he's giving Asante for idea be say I wanna follow the omo because omo time on them suffer. The Adom Otchere and say JJ Rawlings the cool Kusi Boateng papa efa me ho. So JJ Rawlings the cool Kusi Boateng papa and also change Kusi Boateng date of birth. So PNDC, Adom Otchere say PNDC time, and a Kusi Boateng papa na oya santini kesiye or in sofo kesiye, and a JJ Rawlings PN. Let's say it is true. Does it concern me? Say Kusi Boateng papa yokuna. Does it make Kusi Boateng's date of birth change? Kusi Boateng papa yekun Kusi Boateng papa na Kusi Boateng abe sofunda. Does it make him say he's entitled to two TIN numbers? It is a steady and Diana Adom Otchere na. Now we are Ghana ni. Na say Sebio we are Santinia. The Adom Otchere Kenya say Yenya Santiphone Jimmy. The Yana say because JJ Rawlings ku ye hunipa. Inti Obi ebe yokono odi nkwasi asama yenja mane nko. Adom Otchere could not provide any evidence that JJ Rawlings, PNDC, the coup, and Kusi Boateng papa. He could not provide any document. Any document that said the man was killed by JJ Rawlings and that's NDC. One to me, but the Oba no be ni say, Obeka Kire Asante for any account for say, Eyo Kuda black or ye awuneni. Ninia JJ Rawlings or no say awuneni, no the PNDC by NDC free mu. Omo no be ku Kusi Boateng papa. Inti Kusi Boateng or 2 birth certificate ye manenko. Kusi Boateng what 2 tin numbers no problem. Kusi Boateng or 2 passport or different date of birth ye manenko. And then ya test a Kusi Boateng or 2 mothers, 1 person and no ye manenko. Into ye gana na wutie me a. Na so ye MPP ni kura busa ho say. Adom Otchere ohun sen, ohun so wajimi. MPP for Adom Otchere Omahina Kwabena Asante. Sa nkwasiafo boys we omuhumu amaka mo asantefo amudi MPP chi no say mogimi una de kro if you say asem na da ho no a simple question, and the question is Kusi Boateng o data e do we date ben Adom Otchere by or should buy 20 passports, but he could not at the end of the day say or speak on the 2 dates of birth. One can wasam, he moved away from that. And Debia yaba Catcher Ghana for Mutie, especially more in tough one ne and one for the say. Sometimes your politics not side way anymore. Boys when I bet share into the Casasano. Kusi Boateng asem way JJ Rawlings bebu beye den. PNDC bebu beye den. PNDC for bebu beye den. You have to say, and I don't have evidence to prove say Kusi Boateng papa JJ Rawlings PNDC the kuno. Now the question is, so Kusi Boateng papa krano say PNDC era no wuya. Does it change Kusi Boateng's date of birth? Does it change Kusi Boateng's nemame date of birth and nemame maiden name ni surname ana? Does it change Kusi Boateng's on one kasani diana? Because if today your friend Papa Gabi Taylor, maybe a papa PNDC a brother no a big man, and said you kumi papa na me person ko fobo mu say your friend so Taylor na your friend say Ekobedu does not have to be a name on every statutory document and that's a state document biano Kevin Taylor na was so enye Ekobedu and the Adom Otchere be catch say Kusi Boateng changing the D because na papa in the party chu and e person yekuno and o changing that it does not make the name his official name the Constitution of Ghana. Any Ghana mremuno it sees inti your friend Ekobedu does it mean say me school and me call here me passport it has to bear Ekobedu na Kevin Taylor na your original name or my birth certificate in the sume. Now I get to a point now you busa me say me din the same I'm say oh me din the Kevin Taylor but in comfort half frame Ekobedu inti dia hini wudin oko national cathedral documents mu a Kusi Boateng din a different name and na me din for so Kusi Boateng inti one kasa ni din ya din. Now, let's say Kusi Boateng company no was so much. And on board Cathedral no for Besia 2.6 million. Or in a mini pa Sasikano or Jinsu, or Bibia, Yatiasia, sa 2.6 million Cathedral for the Tiamamo. Now, Momusa Kusi Boateng. Question of the person of my Kwabena Asante. Oh, say, when you need now with Jimmy, nay, 2 for now, when Tia, Ugu, win massy. Now, young fans are 2.6 million. Kusi Boateng the ma and on more general at the amount back. Into sa the Kusi Boateng on board boni on your boni bia. Now Kusi Boateng met the winche. And you don't have 2 tin numbers as one person. And you don't to be called Ghana Revenue Authority. A register about 15 companies within 2 years. I don't care. Okuta 2 tin numbers. It is criminal. Sofuna bokrono. Software ye ka say or san kendenka e the special prosecutor and make sure say ye dragging the court ko jail no. Simple. This is not something or say or my Kwabena Asante ni Jimmy Betina radio so be ma okuja to black or one na wo Kwabena Asante wan kasa wo ye hwan. O capacity wo multimedia ho na any dien. Nyansa be pa na unima ye nyina ye nim obekire say because obi ebie mic atum tu nim nyansa chen Ghana fo nyina. It's simple. And then Kusi Boateng to register different companies in 2 different names and getting different tin numbers. One person, you have only 1 fingerprint. You have only 1 Ghana card. you should have one name in Ghana mremono and no them. So question adena munyina mo ne Paul mo ne Atsempa ne Ghana journalist libya mo na mo say krono. Why are you not asking these relevant questions? Because you see, Kusi Boateng having these two tin numbers, and registering different companies in its different names, it defeats that digitization agenda of Bawumia. Technically, we don't have any digitization yet security via or Ghana. For all you know, there are hundreds and hundreds of these pastors and other people in Ghana. They have one name or two names. They have about 14 numbers. If we want to go in there, it means the Ghana Revenue Authority, the National Communication Authority, any Ghana card, the system itself is not resolute as we think. And this is a conversation we need to be having now. And we are going into election 2024. The EC wants to conduct the elections with a Ghana card. You want Ghana, you want one pastor or what 2 tin numbers, one Ghana card, 2 different names, or to me, Edia operator bedruha. So we have thousands of such people out there. So the tax identification number in Ghana Nibia is allocated 1 tin number, 1 tax identification number. Ghana Nibia have access to only 1 because all of fingerprints, every individual will unique fingerprints. The reason why Ghana card now was to eradicate multiple identifications. It is a Ghana card bedru hande na support Ghana National Cathedral in 2 identities or 2 tax identification number. Are you not worried? Can't you see say election 2024 has been rigged already? Because if the EC and the Ghana government is telling us to say they can still run the elections with Ghana card, you need only 1 tax identification number to be able to get, and then you remove over 2 names, or what to be registered a couple of companies, and then the Ghana card, the thing called a year digitization about it has been defeated. So as we speak, we need to get serious. We need to move the conversation to where in Ansafoti as here. Am I in a communist Anthony Poladmo to Jimmy na do krom politics? Obo say Asante for Jimmy. You need me. You want to tap power there? Yeah, the ones outside don't work. You can just bring it in. And then it means to say, Paul Adom Otchere money I don't know. They feed on Asante for. They feed on Asante for ego. They feed on Asante for because someone will say Asante for no. The only man in trial so catch Asante man you say JJ Rollins ni PNDC for be kumu ma menom. Inti JJ Rollins ni awona for no aba be ku eye Kusi Boateng papa. Say Kusi Boateng papa wu PNDC timer enye ono kwa ne wu ye without due respect to Kusi Boateng. A man for ma menom. Now the question to ask and say and then Oma Asante no dear na yema obi ye try na chia na ye bone. There's another conversation I'll say for another day. Because a man for ye kalabuli, a man for bu, a man for a soja buying the so those things happen everywhere in the world. And they are not things I am pleased about. But they are not things people can use in politics today because Omo nimsa Asante for Jimmy. Kusi Boateng abokro me ya no. Okuta 2 identities. Okuta 2 tax identification number. Nema mi dinkra 2 different names no afele. Oda want to TV so as Paul Adom Otchere catcher me say, oh, because you couldn't papa nti, so 2 tax identification number, other quasi fake documents, companies are, or the US car, mayan kamwasem. Where is the logic? Let's put everything aside. Asema ye Kenya yen dane no, yanka say si wo NDC time. Asema ye Kenya yen dane no. Yanka say esi wo NDC time. Mahama na ye president and asemu esi. Uncle 24 said to bekasa. Anka ahima omo Asante memu nyina bekasa infante memu nyina anka ahemfo bekasa. But because it's see what MPP what we are witnessing today, the Metuma catch and say Kusi Boateng needs to be facing trial. Prosecution needs to start. The special prosecutor should call this man in because Kusi Boateng has some way, somebody can take this matter to court and use Kusi Boateng as same way as having 2 tax identification number to acquire Ghana card in your to say we cannot use Ghana card to do what? To vote in election 2024. Yes, America has a court because Kusi Boateng has defeated the legitimacy of the Ghana card and the Ghana card we want to use in voting in 2024. Now, I expect all the the embassies in Ghana to all start writing to the Ghana government that how were they able to give this guy a diplomatic passport. I expect the CSOs to write to these embassies, for the embassies to respond and say, this guy has 2 identities, or 2 names, or 2 tax identification numbers, or you're somebody who is an imposter. So at this point, I'm expecting some Ghanaians to write to the international, the embassies, for them to understand, say, we have one person who is flying around this world with diplomatic passport. Even back home here, he's an imposter, because we don't know which name is his official name. And I will personally write to the US embassy for them to look into this matter, because they need to say, Kusi Boateng, he goes to the US embassy, he presents a different name. Back home in Ghana, he has a different name. We will write to the UK embassy. All these embassies, they have to know the status of this man, because technically, from what we are talking about, and from what the documents Ablakwa is showing us now, Kusi Boateng is an imposter. He has defrauded all these embassies he has been passing through. The government of Ghana, they have given this guy a diplomatic passport. And Kusi Boateng, now something is so easy for my Asante the Jimmy Abeta TV. So, woman who just upon Kobe, and not or Chimino or De Educromono, and you Jimmy now what your senpai and never say Ghana phone and review. No, we are looking at the system, we are looking at correcting a system. So MPP for now the almost over Jimmy and the Mrabana Obibusu because MPP Jimmy Omoninti. We are not thinking about you people. We are thinking about the consequences in the future. Somebody could also get into this same situation. Are we going to brush it away? That consistently, we are basically building a nation. Yen to me endim raso. So what I will do is I will officially write to the US embassy in Ghana and let them question this guy, question the foreign affairs ministry, that we want to know the real identity of Kusi Boateng. We want to know his real name. Because from the documents we have now, it shows he has 2 names. He has 2 tax identification number. If he provides a passport here, he has 2 passports with different birth certificates. This is what we, as Ghanaians, we have to start asking. These are the questions we need to be asking. That is what will give these embassies also the room to start looking into diplomatic passport, whether the information they are providing them are legit. So I am going to personally write to the US embassy in Ghana that you have given somebody a US visa, but a person has 2 identities. You cannot allow anybody to just go through. To the UK embassy, write to all these embassies and let them understand that if Kusi Boateng or what has gone through their embassy before to be given a visa, what name or the buyer, because we also know him as this, and he has 2 tin numbers. He has 2 mothers. In the radio now, what it is now, Asante, Samono, and Mukras, Samone, Sa, it will not change anything. And that's why Adom Otchere, I was shocked. I was disturbed. I was hurt because it is what he was doing was so tribal. A national issue. A day, and that's why we need to look at it critically. Adom Otchere basically comes on TV. Now with Jimmy no that's a Ghana no nembire ne mba ntim I say Ghana ne bonda ne yere yembo ntimu tuobi I say and the Ghana ne jigua ono kwasiampe ne busuafo we will not go after them ye nyina busuafo Ghana asemesi you are trivializing the issue and making it NDC for the Kusi Boateng papa na said you Kusi Boateng papa ono kwa ne PNDC time. Into omo Ghana nyina no papa eye etitufo a yeku papa na omo maame no into omo nyina change omo din anka nden omo nyina use 2 tin numbers. Are you people silly? Why are you not concentrating on the double tin numbers? Why are you not concentrating on the guy having 2 passports and 2 different birth dates? Why are you people not worried, asking questions that would help recalibrate the system well? Why should Adom Otchere come sit on TV and make this whole thing about JJ Rawlings and Awunafor and they don't have the right? JJ Rawlings, nobody till date has been able to point to Rawlings and Rawlings shooting the papa. Nobody. Go for by the agreement, by a reconciliation. Why the two come ask back and say JJ Rawlings to papa? Nobody. Nobody in Ghana was able to come out and point and say, you, J.J. Rollins, you picked the gun and shot my father. Nobody. Until why do we still keep on listening to ensure because some tribal bigot in Ghana, no? And the akufo-addo now, where Jimmy want to move my no into Obia Tanya Santemai, Obia Tanya Kamfor, Obia Tanya MPP. No, it should not be like that. That's not how we build a nation. We need to ask the relevant questions, pose it, and correct the system. Because in the next 10-15 years, na TSC and I said, Obisubaka said, time 79 was a PNDC era, no, Miss Papa in Patichupa, Yokuno, and Tim double identification, me DM, me tin number, court bang a bit me rejected that because when Kusi Boateng came, we said it was right. So we will sit here one day and somebody will become president, and it's a akufo-addo only certificate or you fake, and tell us, oh, when I was young, somebody killed my father. He was also a prophet. I didn't want them to know. Bidianka say I did too many of Kevin Taylor. But I papa, you call me papa. Nam person kofobe mu papa ne Mr. Taylor. Inti from akufo-addo. Inti and then me kuta two passport. Baku ya akufo-addo. And a baku ya Kevin Taylor. Ni na mi use. And I me what 2 10 numbers because you call me papa. As some way a Kuben journalist bang the better na say. We are saying a different this ankwasi some way. Journalist Ben and I do fear or bet to me at system. I mean defending Kwasi some way. And you spend a whole time on a whole 2-3 hours on a year Metro TV. Nipana Metro TV a year Zoom Lion. As we speak, we have all just a Metro TV, apart from Good Morning Ghana, any area news be reading, just say at the papa be and free one bar. Adom Otchere could have used that 3 hours to speak on Air Jospon, the partnership he's having with Air Thailand to come to Ghana and to grow local rights for us to stop the importation of foreign rights. He could have used 2 hours to explain to Ghana why we should all support Jospon because it's a good initiative. This is a risky thing an entrepreneur will say, I want to do. Jospon is using his money to go to Thailand, to go bring the Thai people to come and show us how to grow rice locally to be able to feed ourselves. Jospon is the owner of Metro TV. I was expecting Adom Otchere and Jimmy, you spent 2 hours to explain to Ghana that this step a year Jospon is taking is a step we all have to support. Because when we grow here, next year you support Jospon, not this risky venture he's getting into. It to me, Eswaba. It does not matter the government in power. We will all do well. Today, our economy is dying because we are importing more than exporting. Now, question penny wa begina TV so. Abe Jimmy no wants PNDC inti. Kusi Boateng kuta 2 tax identification number. Okuta 2 birth certificate. Okuta 2 mother's name. Okuta 2 Wetima registered all these companies in 2 different names with 2 different tax identification numbers. We should let it go. Now, my question penny we so better TV so. Na mo Jimmy na mo refi se mo bewu. Mure fu said the better Ghana, better radio so Ghana na wine. It is not today. The future is now. It is you now because your kids sitting by you, only like I say Ghana's future, no. So big like I say the future of Ghana future there. And today is the future. Today is the future because if we correct today's problem, those behind us will have an easy way to make things better for themselves. Ghana first. Ghana. We need to correct these things today. A Ghanaian can rise up today and say, I'm going to court. I don't trust the Ghana card. I don't believe in it. It should not be the only document because I know one person in Ghana has 2 tax identification number which he used in getting a Ghana card. So how can I trust this process? And these are the things we need to be talking about. Because obu how so wenyini adwene won tirim onim no kore no baton peso beka obu ha wenyini onim nyansa onim no kore no party politics nti or the kwasia on peso beka no kore no. And some people are struggling. See what is happening today. Today I was reading some story. They say the National Cathedral Crampono committee they are not even aware. They don't even know the seed money. We don't know the exact amount of seed money for the National Cathedral. Joyce Aye, trustee for no warning or more said seed money coming amount. Why are we still doing this to ourselves? Why are we not concerned about this? Why can't we see, say, akufo-addo in the bush and they are laundering money through National Cathedral? A whole trustee member saying the trustee, they don't even know the seed money. How did we get here? How are we allowed politics? How have we allowed some group of people, tribal bigots, to just destroy every single thing that you guys have built? Why are you allowing yourselves for this to happen? This is wrong. This is bad. Check. Modrin say, we hate somebody. It is not personal. Nipa bi te Ghana ti radio so a decide so betwa montro. And deliberate o. Adom Otchere Kwabena no enendra no. E deliberate na wonu na na me ya. The na me ya ne say there were some young people sitting there also no na show no, and the future of these people na yama omo. Because they sitting there, those kids reading the messages the other day, they know the truth. They are like, we are all students. Why? The basic questions have not been answered, but people are now trivializing and making it look like a tribal thing. And when any boy and all question software with that double identity. Why do you think Kusi Boateng, Victor Kusi Boateng, software, who is more vocal than him? Whose presence they are feeling more than any of the people on the cathedral board? Why is he not speaking? Why is he running to court? Because you have a bigger platform. Sorry, 21 America. We are going to investigate all your churches and say you have registered them as churches in America. And if you are watching me, send this message to Kusi Boateng. Say, sorry, 21 America. We are going to investigate those churches. And let the world know and the American government know, say, those churches, how were they established? That 21 churches. Are they established as a non-profit organization? Are they established as a business? We will bring you all the locations and let the American government open investigations into those churches. Because as I sit here, I don't trust it. As I sit here, I don't trust that pastor. This is the beginning of him because you've been investigating everywhere. Because I'm 21 churches. Adom Otchere Kwabena, we are going to look for all the 21 churches. We are going to look into their documentation. This is America. You open up Loud Silence Media. If you want to look up Loud Silence Media in America, you have the right to do it. It is there. So Victor Kusi Boateng should not think, say, no, nobody hates him. We want the right thing to be done. He's a man of God. No, we are fighting for the gospel to reach everywhere. Mema Obiant now Enka said this is gone. It is not going anywhere. People are also going to question the system, the process. People are going to sue and use Kusi Boateng's issue as their basis to question the legitimacy of a Ghana card for 2024 elections. Yes, because Kusi Boateng was Ghana 2 tin numbers. We have a Ghana card, our 2 passports, our 2 birth certificates. We don't have a system. We can trust as we speak now. Into some media personality, and I sat back and I'm like, what is happening? Why are we allowing Sam Kwasiafowe to derail this nation every single day? Why are we doing this? See pensioners, bondholders. See, you don't have a nation. Whether it's off track. IMF IMF 3 billion tomorrow. The 3 billion is going to be used in doing what? Servicing external debt. Especially a care and the 3 billion because of the deal from if we sat here for about 6 years. Let me catch a Ghana for in Kwasiafo we be say mu, in Kwasiafo ba mu achi mu, in Kwasiafo enim nyansa o, mu di matem, and the wine e bre, e bi be bre, but e bi be bra chi bi no, eni na AC no. Before I end the 2022 season, me catch am say Brenna e be ba no. You people have no idea. Before 2022 season ended, my last statement, me say in 2023, bra Ghana for be breno. You people, many idea. I came here today to let them understand. Sa journalists no more Ghana no. Sa media for more Ghana no. Adom Otchere OB or Otchere Kwabena Asante. Sa Kwasiafo MPP boys no. This is not going anywhere. When I start officially 2023 season, we are going to go into this. Said the legitimacy of the Ghana card, using the Ghana card for election 2024. No, we need to start questioning it. We will go to court. When we go to court and they throw it out, we will know, say it is on record. They should ask the relevant questions. The question here is, how come Kusi Boateng or Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng, how come he has two names? That is one. Two, Kwabena Asante Paul Adom Otchere, we want you to answer this question because you want some money nyansa chen Ghana for nyina. Yedi enyina Jimmy, yanko school papa bia, yedi akenkan entiasie. How was he able to get two tax identification numbers? Why is it said, even at the Ghana Revenue Authority, in their database, Victor Kusi Boateng has two different names filling for two different companies or different. He has registered over 15 companies with two different names. How was he able to come to that point of using two different names and using two tax identification numbers to open different companies? Because tax identification number a unique, one person pair. And we need to get serious. When you opportunity to come sit on radio and TV, munim nyansa nchen obiawo eye nipa papa bi na yenya every time a enyansafo be kasara na nkwasiafo so ado nem eno na ede abeduru ha. Every time the wise start to speak, the foolish also start to speak. Into na ye diam Ghana for to know who is stupid and who is smart. Eno na yabeduru hande na ye na journalist to TV so ka say okuja to black was say ye ne producer no bia. The question is, okuja to black was say Kusi Boateng as a Ghanaian like you has two identities, has two TIN numbers, has two mothers, has two names, has registered different companies in two different names with two different TIN numbers. Eno na ye wo djuma Kwame Jimmy o man Otchere Kwabena Asante wa funu set doctor Paul de ono no nindro na onega bi ko no no mo hu ne siase Paul mo hu ne siase obobo ne ndro ni wi a na obegina ho o hu say sia why dey say obi a homeless shelter ono no nindro ni wi a obegina wa Jimmy na mo so. So they should be able to answer these questions. And this is what I expect my fellow journalists to be doing. Ask the relevant questions. Let the people know you are there. You are checking the system. These questions are simple. Kusi Boateng Nankasa, who a bigger platform than anyone in Ghana. Why are you not speaking? Or say you will hear from me. He's lying. He's going to hide behind court. And then they will let him walk. But any Ghana for the Wahana, ya bad young ones, yen Jimmy you. Kusi Boateng should come out and speak. Nema me did the same. Time and papa will near friend the same. Osisa and Dino, at the end of the first name, I don't want to answer. Why is he still keeping the two names? He has a diplomatic passport bearing a different name. Another one. You are alive. You are not dead. Someone say Kusi Boateng you good anymore as change because Asante na on my head Kwabena Asante. And this man, Jimmy and Paul Adom Otchere Jimmy. He has met this man. He has met this man. Are you stupid? And yet our chapel, who didn't they meet in this world? If Kusi Boateng has met Clinton or has met Bob Marley, does it mean he's not a thief? It does not justify itself on Navy. El Chapo, all the criminals in this world, all the high profile people on this planet. It does not mean say Nipa Nenya Krofo. So that editorial you did yesterday, but we say, wait, Jimmy, why do you know form Paul? Wait, Jimmy, who's up here, Jimmy? Well, I saw that case in today. One of them was catching El Chapo, one of them was catching all these drug lords. But at the end of the day, wrong is wrong. You need to be treated as a criminal. So it does not matter who he has met. How many music you want to worship? I want to I don't care. I want to know who are you. The question you people should be asking this pastor is, who are you? Tell us who you are. Because we don't know who this guy is. How should we address you? Are you one person or you are two people? What is your identification? Tell me, do you have a unique number that makes you a Ghanaian? These are simple, straightforward questions, sir. You, Kwasiafowe, opportunity amunya no, sana nkosa mu use opportunity no. Ablakwa ya wan awunani today. Ablakwa ya awunani nti oni the right to question the system. Ablakwa ya awunani onya santini ba odi bokodi nchiri nti wa Kwasia. Ablakwa ni nyansa chemu nyina. Because Ablakwa never came to attack Kusi Boateng and answer DN. He did not attack his religion. He did not attack his job. He did not attack his attack his personality. Ablakwa based his questioning on the documents he has. Why are you people not going behind the scenes to go bring other documents to deflate Ablakwa's base allegation? Why are you people so stupid? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what politics I time. I don't know what Ghana for you people they can respect. It is bad. My idea a year. Time and I need na munya opportunity na mo better na radio so na nko fo bu mu no. And you hope fight for that credibility. Yen yen nim say munim nyansa munya intelligence a radio na for Ghana ofu bia to bitina so. Unya any extraordinary person bia we suan wo ma bia se bi wadwi mu do enye sa ma petition am kono no better mo o man hene onko school papa bia ma wadwi mu ndo nchen obia a radio kasa na beduru ha. Canada Japan jina wonim so wonim sa ofui wa fune sebo fruit went man permanent free radio. You don't have that credibility to be questioning Okujata Ablakwa. The last time who am I here better TV so John Mahama should give us a break. What are the alternatives? John Mahama Dems had a press conference, the crossroad. They listed every single thing and told Ghana for say this government is going to give you a haircut. Be careful. We have been there before. We know more than these people. And the baby, everybody is getting a haircut. I don't know for moment Mahama gave solutions. After forcing Mahama, they stated what we are supposed to do to cut down on our domestic debt and also how to cut down on our external debt. They gave reasons, simple grammar. And petition, but on the radio, so man to man can't and say the opposition, which has been there before, is telling you this is wrong. I don't know what Jimmy Mama journalism yet time, sir. Anything in there, Ofubia to me, the Ghana Nibia. That is why, and the Kwasibia to be the journalist, because who said majority of the journalists, Jimmy, me see Enyansa for don't do any Casano, na a Jimmy for the do so Casa. So it makes it difficult for us to understand the Onimians and the way Jimmy. What Jimmy do? When I'm use words well, because deliberately, what person much Ghana for so with Jimmy. The disrespect you people have for Ghanaians, and then the hammer. And the akufo-addo kwasi odi nyina ne MPP for kwasi ade and dem to be still extra TV so e kan Ghana's economy ni politics nyina if you mo o man hene mo ne Adom Otchere mo na mama Ghana fo MPP fo hu se Ghana fo Jimmy na ye den na Kusi Boateng identification issue e den na PNDC bem Kusi Boateng ono nkwa ne papa ne ku na PNDC time Kusi Boateng papa no a famous chen Ghana fo nyina nti he deserves to have 2 identifications, he deserves to have 2 tin numbers. He deserves to have 2 mothers. Jimmy ana mo school no mo korwe. School no mo korwe. Adom Otchere, I was expecting you to use your prime time, no? Sir, metro time and good evening, no? To project a year one kasa with Juma Ura. There will be a Juma when you Juma no. A year just no. They're all here. As an individual, as an entrepreneur, he might have his flaws, but he's taking an initiative, he's making a move to help solve today's problems. When do you bet now and check Ghana form and could just for you say or cover Thailand form Ghana, thousands of them to grow in Ghana. To be yes, I don't we won't ferry. Won't Adom Otchere. Me say, side Christmas tree you crumple once and you can read. Korea will be work. There's only credibility here to come and sit there and say, I have brought 21 passports. So Kusi Boateng should not be criticized. I didn't say Kusi Boateng ejina sorry dem otonyo. Na so for why yeresa banji we otonyo ma menye den. Ono ne so for ye hu bi da. Kusi Boateng ada onyankopon toilet paper. Kusi Boateng so so for na ye hu bi da. Kusi Boateng na di anwade pa na waya ye hu nyamesomba ye hu bi da. Mo fa mo ji bi nkontwetwere no a. Kusi Boateng should answer the questions. Kusi Boateng be yano so onya kromfo. If Kusi Boateng says he's not an imposter, he's not a criminal, he's not using 2 identifications to do illegal business in Ghana, he should speak for himself. What is so difficult about Kusi Boateng coming out to say, yes, I want to do a press conference today. Brony and Kwendo Jina TV so church. Yes, Medini Kusi Boateng. Many of them Kusi Boateng, I could tell me you should deal with I want passport or any year. Near who's a one, I can hear a question because I got lawyer chi. And one Adom Otchere, who am I in because my power we are born Santi, who Jimmy Abatanti you say, a black guy is too sensational, what damn. Would you say, I'm question, and we know 442 formation I'm born in 1992. ABC 2015. We be that time be my bodam. My bom kwasi adam. Mo say yes that time na mahama was na mo dem kwasi atena radio so mo na akua poki mo na ade Jimmy mo ho no. Mo say be my time see. From time we know. Mo te wa mo be ten. You be dwo nyina because mo Jimmy mo na mo dey be dru hande. Ya mobile space beam. Ghana for Jimmy you. We will not allow you people to lie to the people again. We will not. These questions. Some way journalists, Papa answer. I think you people have access to more officers than even Ablakwa. Why are you people not trying to embarrass Ablakwa? I don't know. I discredited Ablakwa by going to all the places he said he went to put the documents out to disprove his documents. Jimmy, Kusi Boateng your wine. I respect him as a papa, but all your wine will boom rasso. Kusi Boateng a boom rasso. Kusi Boateng or say a chinasso. Say 30 years or say jailino. Kusi Boateng, as we speak now, from what we have on our hands, so when to remember prove here, also come back for 10 years, also war jail. I'll see a certain example. Kusi Boateng jail bia, and you don't papa ni kuno, PNDC time, say no crumpa. And then kwasi analysis no. I don't know mama MPP for Jimmy for against a Ghana for Jimmy. And then I demand people like us to say we are still part of the NPP. You enjoy it, but forward we cannot join. As some way by Kusi Boateng assemble double identification. What to say in Kwasia form person the MPP president one will be because they know it's true. They cannot even defend it. This is the National Cathedral. This is the National Cathedral. Me papa we Jimmy Krampono or di bako. Me papa na konwa din wo ho ya gazette no. Okwa obeka chro say na konwa din ni edin ane ma me papa de wo ni e de to ni. The best certificate will show that Albert Gabi Taylor. He can never stand anywhere else and say na konwa din is different from ne papa ya obedi hininti ne friend Kwame Ando. And it does not work like that. Yen Jimmy sir, mama man kwasiafo when man yem say Jimmy. We should not. But the Captain Smart say MPP and Musa Tuma MPP Bima Ghana my Captain Smart my catcher you are my senior brother you are done. Upetra san Ugaza san 2020 una catch Ghana for so many akufo-addo. You know that said the beginning of the end was in 2020. When him say akufo-addo lost the elections in 2020. And the Captain Smart is saying, and a Mahama be we need nobody it be say, and this be we need election 2024. And Omba Privacha Ghana for said they are better than the MPP. It's a fact. And that concept no a chum. Sa time na ye the perception to aban eni ho biem ya boy etrim asome se onipa boni ni o ejai ye the fact na ye adwuma eni tina kwase afọ se Kwabena Asante mo ene Paul mo bre no odwin sa aseme esi nei kama hama na pese osi National Cathedral ene yakoche sofo baako ana ya chi mu nipa se odu se kan de Ghana nke ebeda wo Ghana asiafo we nyina ateto se asofo ye mpenifo ejimifo we nyina mo president no to nyina the best advisor and the senior advisor of Safma for Confo we there were 1942 over 80 years of Safma for nitimo dwena na no se koko boto kwasia we ne manyina gu aban mu and so public sector na ma ya wo eye Safma for 1942 and 2 years they were akufo-addo 44 asefo we dey dimoso we ja Kevin Muade mabodam this yebu hungibi da ye start if you we ye dey proper kwem Osafo for your 1942 la ila Osafo for your 1942 and you work for 1944 kwasefo dey dimoso ya wo Osafo for na anchebia ena ya wo ena ya 44 they signed the bond of 1844 bare 2 months one check they signed the bond of 1844 ena ya wo akufo-addo what kind of bond of 1844 the bond of 1844 and you know ya India fin ya wo Osafo for ya wo akufo-addo Obi Kwabena was off for 1936. 1936. Sorry, 1936. 1936. Near bicycle. Ye Jimmy O, already. Akwawe or Safmafo, Kofo Camp no room. Obedi finance minister Dim Kwasi Asama. Nipa as a motia. 1936 your was Safmafo. What Ghana state Kofo we were agene way more. Ye we and Chebe 3 months ye we for 1944. A one and ananom. Yana nanom yo mo wi a won tuba mu kankan ya. O man dwena dwene pa bia ma Ghana. O mo num ye o mo denti bibia o mo de mo fa bata. Ende oh ntino me bata trade no. Say barter trade no tell you. The dwene pa no. Now you need to understand say say barter trader. One has to lose. Barter trade the broth no e one in the back. Because there's no barter trader. Nipa na ono tiri baby na wo buy so on the barter trade no or no be losing. No. And at the end of the day, no, some can say oil for gold. Or someone say, mo lose sika, musika neshi. Now, where there is not part of what we were discussing. Mumusa Bawomiani MPP for sale. Yeah, this is oil for gold, gold for oil, said the end. Now, saying gold is saying the corner, saying oil niya. I want to move somebody in Kwasiasem. Omu gold gam say we in academy. In the say the omu be faso ya say the akoto oil me say Mumusa Bawomia MPP. Alan Cash, Bodamini Kennedy Japan, a year Jogati, liver cancer, Nino, Mumusa, a year Nino, a year agric minister or Sakoto. Mum from young good say, now go to send the Aquato oils, I won't tell good, no, near converting to Sikani and Omu to be cancer, because I phone with 1936, your wars of Mafu. Monquasia 40 radio so defending Quasia Fuwe. Osaf Mafu, in real serious terms, he's an ancestor. We were supposed to be saying, and then one of our ancestors, one of our short, ugly, big mouth ancestors of South Mafo. Sana can also a of social studies book in men. Because here what I want to Ghana say, oh, ideas, baby. We need to be sitting today and then can hey, who is one of our ancestors who was born in 1936, a criminal who went to secure a deal at a saloon. Nanka social studies, no, and Koranetro, Yao of South Mafo, one of our ancestors. Because you told when in Ghana say, Muman on the akufo-addo, on the akufo-addo. You won in 1936, and Chebia, you work for 1944, and you signed a bond of 1840. More calculating, more trust, no more calculation. You are being ruled by your ancestors. Time your war, not bent when you war, not bent when you war. That be, what do you mean? Not bent when you were. So back to the issue itself. I want you people, Mr. Ghana for say, and yet the object TV so you also mujidi. Tabi, most more apply common sense, most starting basic questions. You haven't found the Kusi Boateng you will seek them, them. National Cathedral also no music asa, omu pesike bi aba contractor. Into the end, a year Kusi Boateng so already 2.6 million that them and that bank a physical money that them. Watama ama National Cathedral ya tiasie Kusi Boateng yeda wasepa. Now the question is, we are worried about Kusi Boateng's identity and one here. I don't care about how much he gave you people, how much you people, whether it was a gift, whether it was a transaction, whether it was a, I don't care. The question is, who is Kusi Boateng? Who is he? Has he broken that confidence in our process when it comes to our identification? Because Kusi Boateng nyakotreo or ye nipa titiriwa okuta diplomatic passport. Me say, personally, I'm going to reach out to some friends for us to petition all these embassies in Ghana for them to write to the Foreign Affairs Ministry to tell us who Kusi Boateng is. What is his real name, his real date of birth, and his TIN number. They want to have it in their database. Kusi Boateng wa papa to America. Also 21 churches. We will check all these churches, all their branches. We will make sure they provide documents to prove say boni bia ni hu no de ti asori do ha. Mo amade ti asori say Kusi Boateng de mo di sheki statistics no. Mo nim de ba. Inti as simple as that. Or 1.2.6 million, I don't care. Who is Kusi Boateng? What is his name? How was he able, one person, able to secure 2 tax identification numbers? How was he, one person having 2 mothers? Because today, Ablakwa said another document about with fact kuta say we stated on one person written statement mu say ne maame din ye mienu ne maame ye hwan. So even the story of Kusi Boateng papa being killed by PNDC is a lie. PNDC did not kill Kusi Boateng papa. They are making it up. He's basically, I am not saying sir or a money launderer, but from what I am seeing, it is looking like Kusi Boateng, he's somebody who looks like he's laundering the Cathedral money. Yes, I cannot confirm, but from all that I am seeing, it is showing clearly, because it is only when you want to launder money in different names now to use different names, different passports. Actually, the person we used to baby now to use different tin numbers. Actually, we are nipebia o person we sika as a money launderer no we use some kind of different information and it's secure. It's like me won't Kusi Boateng, I cannot confirm, but at the end of the day we will get to that point whether he is laundering the money using a Kusi Boateng to do that. Is this difficult to ask? Is it a very difficult question to ask today? Say, how did he come by 2 tin numbers? How did he come by 2 passports? How did he come by 2 date of birth? How did he come by registering 15 companies with different tin numbers? How are these difficult questions? Why we fuse the Edokwaji Edro, Ewa Edukrum, no Jimmy Tiasempa say, a black one. I will tip any a black one. Omani Kwabena Asante, and Ghana the Jimmy, I will radio bench of it, Martina, so a journalist. Oh, we are saying. Kwabena Asante. Omani Kwabena Asante, and Ghana na emu afu. Multimedia di cocaine sika bie ya anka hipa na obetuma akose be a journalist. I am an editor. I odi na obetuma here in journalism. What can you do? Can you write? Can you edit? What can you do? Omani Kwabena Asante, a dear pa na obetuma here, who pay free Ghana. Na so sim a journalist. A dear na obetuma here. You cannot report from the ground. You cannot do a story. You cannot edit a story. Into odi na obetuma here. From me a journalist. Dear, shut up. How to feel what's na baby. Jimmy no ya so swat na mutika na Jimmy sa obi anka bi papa me see the young ones some daddy to them be ba mo so bom timu to some Jimmy mo nka no kore na obi ahun hinha no na oman no ade a yen hu se eba na enye na yebetuma akasa manyoma asesa no mo ankasa asesa they will tell you gansa ti o ma be kum ato atwene o pola do mo tro na wodan kese o metie sim bo yen no ibe neto mo na mo makomodi nipa mo na mo ma ho kire beto nipa so mo tete traffic na go for sani to ogum so because mo Jimmy. What do you need? Then I'm up there. A whole digitalization has collapsed because of Kusi Boateng. Because NDC, as we speak today, MPP, they cannot defend a Ghana card. Ghana card is legit. I didn't think it's legit. Why should we use Ghana card to vote? Abra obidnim Ghana kuta 2 10 numbers. Abra obidnim Ghana card called GRA. I could be about 15 companies. Obeso catch them say, "Sa Ghana card, no, it is legit." No. I don't care how much you hate me. Hey, we be di matam me ko baby am one am. I na me deso be di matam and the chance asem ya we Jimmy ya tenetene wo. So those here insulting me, I like it. It makes me happy. Who baby anka onko e. Who baby akọ? Because you know here I will tell you say we Jimmy and then the be ya we ya no. I don't care what me say. This platform is an NDC platform. Yes. Ebe make sure say NDC be power. You be check NDC. Into Hana ya wono, ye make sure say ye did no kreno to aban kwase free so. Ye betena han kan sem ye ni nkrata nti ye nsuro bia. Mo betuma ka se Muhammad hwe mebusu nyina am emfa me ho. At the end of the day onim nyansa che mu nyina. Yes. Into me no, I'm not going to sit there and make nkwasiafo take advantage of my people. Me nya da. It does not matter the bobeka. I don't care. Inti, as we sit here, no, I'll say akufo-addo, eyo foriata, Gabi Otchere Kwabena, Sam Kwasiafo when drew her MPP, nya party ya, obetumi do crash mu biom. Oya Ghana na utimi ya, tutia omo. It does not matter the best son and then Otchere. Omuni idea. Mon tuntia omo. She, mamika bi nchiro, onwa ho kira mu fam. Munya ndu yo. Bra mo bebre no. Bra mo bebre no you will understand in some ayaka babesi hane. You will get it. Inti mo amaba han medam ase some be di matem. E kire say munim say this platform is bigger than every platform. When you loud silence, when you with all this, when you Kevin Taylor, my personal page 1.6. 99% of media for Ghana, nobody can record this number. This is my cheapest number. You know why? Because people know. And assembly kind of credit. People know. 1.6. Won't come back to my radio station. My son panene. TV. Nobody even got 1K to watch them. Because people know the truth is here. This is my personal page. In the MP before, did you bet the mathematics because more Jimmy? And it enjoy. It did attempt to be more Jimmy. More Jimmy, I am Kwasiafobi making money out of you. Especially mini anoma Asante for Mama Kwasiafobi, sorry, I know what the move Mikiska, but I don't watch it in kind. Wakojis go Kusi Boateng was so Mama Asante for you with Jimmy. O Casa JJ Rollins Kuma, Memoir, or Bufu, where Jimmy, where Asante now Hemi. Now see PND Sinti. Kusi Boateng could a tin number, you know, when I can put a tin number, you know, and can walk with Nakot and Jelly was Antonia making Okasa. When Jimmy, Mobi, when Jimmy. So they always bait you people. When you say Asante for Jimmy, they bait you people with tiny, unnecessary things. Me pegana ni ba akoma na begina Ghana say, na me gina hona JJ Rollins tutu obo with to ebi ni ho obo boa. You are worried. You watch me. Now what me hwane? Me na me internet Jesus no. Ajekwa no beba ba me di nka be prapra kwem uni baby akọ. Jesus na ya kan internet Jesus amia. Ya say diedro untumi nya hwe. In the NPP for no in 2024 no master start no obo be play on the conscience of many anoma santiphobia o Jimmy o monjene. Na JJ Rollins we Jimmy say PNDC time no. Or sorry I don't treat you about santimem so we do Asante ni kuno. Dabi Asantephobia be akromfo. Eduane ye nyina akofa ba o se yetesoma ye nyina Asantefo bi ye nananom Asantefo bi ye wifo e na sojafo ne bi tatamu ma mfa ko se JJ Rollins mo ma mo nananom nka no kura nkyere mo eye ni bre e na de ma beduru ha nti MPP so ahu MPP be use we na de use mu a mo se Asantefo do mo Jimmy anything in the port with trankan na waka kire Ghana for say Kusi Boateng kuta tin number mienu ekuta eye edi mienu kuta best eye PNDC echo yakwasia school na ko prempe no school na ko no asafo na also Asante ni bana proponent and exponent school no logical reasoning sitting and critically analyzing issues na when onye nipa o ya boa to believe that. So me no, I am powerful because of the people who support my platform. Powerful. The forces that come together, and the forces are the people who want to know the truth. I'm on my platform, we're powerful. This is my personal page. On to me radio, any FM, your numbers will be there. Because Obianim so much Jimmy. Asampa, or doing cross of 1K, or doing cross of 500. Because what my Henry Kwabena Asante will be winning Yansa, Mobecano, Cratch and Kofor, Adom Otchere or struggle, you see, on an 700, what could anyone 1.1? On to me, because the Obio who say he's empty. Until you best start your season officially. Meta back, but officially ain't be a back. You better check your number one check Ghana for. So I give you something the entry more. We will not agree, mate. Adia Ogiana de Udimatum and I'm sure that's my ye say. Now for them charge it and Udimatum pe. Now for my say Yapunu. Na me pija ma betri ai na me charge kra inti akabedi no me pe eno na kire se wutie me na wendi matam e bere me hu so wa ha wendi matam e bere me hu so ha obetie di akọ inti di matam na me show des ni pija me ndie duro di udi matam na me di me duro ne charge ai di matam mo bodam mo din say first na ka say we die o ye fantini we ya nwreni we die na ye nyire adwane obi anya sa die ni biem mudi atam ne ye ginam mudi atam kra ne ginam so tumfo ntoma ye ginam ye nko bebi ya mudi atam di matam sie bonye se gini first mo ba na betata oh we ye tia ne ka we ananka ende krampo na ka ndisi for kranko so mko $100 billion umbrella Silence TV no mo ye den wa podam kwasiafo we kwat so mu jetu oboka radio so any TV so ye nko bebia ye NDC tie wa I say NDC winning power now Otchere Ghana for so better than kwasiafo we mo fa NDC toto me see sa in some na you kind of first say oh check NDC na check MPP na hwe de ye jayo tuma NDC No mumra power. Kwasi afo we se pamo. Ye jai sakasa no hwe the NDC and hwe the MPP metuma tena project over 200 at NDC gira na so ya benefit Ghana and then kwasi afo wo mutumi ka ba kokra. Why should I come sit here and say one kasa check ye jai sakasa ne ka? Ye jai NDC has to come to power. John Mahama is more intelligent. NDC for nyansa. Oma chere some your social democrats. Joma ye bia and then Emma Ghana running. The Jama Mukramont man Yankwasiafo, one is Anto Abama, me taking the Japan saying, Moto Abaman or Ghana, Obe feed the whole of Africa. Kwasiato, or to feed for Sufo. Also, who say Yenya can for your Jimmy. And the Canadian Japan, ya drilling the team Jimmy Weno. Or no, say, Monto Abamano, Namoma Bear President, or bet by a farm, and you feed the whole Ghana and Africa. Always Africa, you for Kwasiato, look at the Japanese Africa. Ayo fosu. Fosu ka edesha onsa 28 years to 30 years. Kwasiato went to school back ho. Who be feed Africa. Kwasia went to multimedia so can say, "Oh ye kwenia and the person ye po, ye Jimmy ntra, ye Jimmy Asante for akamfo dodo ni ye Jimmy. And ye ne dodo ni go MPP mu. Asante for akamfo, ye ne dodo na ye Jimmy o Ghana. Ye so ne dodo ni go MPP mu. And the Canadian report because as we know. With DMP almost 30 years, when men feed or no fosuka krana in futura wafano, or sit to a man or nobody Ghana president, now over feed Africa. Now when boy. Are you not crazy? Unjimi is any power called manager with Makasa. Unjimi. When men feed Fosu. Fosu is one place in Ghana over to be a diababia managini. Fosu baby a dia cocoa. Question went to my crying. Adiachia ofu we are now say my menya president nanka president but I'm for the president can do so and this should win. We are young Ghanaian now. This is not a time to be thinking. Makacho, if you are now thinking about who to vote for when you're ready, you don't deserve to be on my platform. NDC must win. NDC should come to power. People are supposed to be jailed. The system needs to be calibrated. Akufo-addo or your robot or your book. Oye abranoma ebo 8 na yi battery free niyem anopane a download yo musuri ya share to onim nyansa wo gabi no mo nam ho no omo ndwene mu oforiata NDC ka kire mo John Mahama be ye a whole press conference nya about 2 hours kire nyoma mu kire mo say hey muntie me na enkwasiafo we obo baji musika nyina free musem haircut ye tena kromo man hene Kwabena Asante ne to kan okasa kakra ne gisira mu fifire ayeso ton banchi e wo South Central so ebe gina obegusa Mahama say alternative dey enkwasi abrofo na wonte anase analysis na wonte ase okasa tell me na ne tru mu nyina kan na gisira mu nyina afo abegina also a journalist apart from Ghana e hina obetuma ko a journalist no the questions are there. Ask Kusi, come to our premises. Kusi, bra, your radio so na be kire Ghana for adikudie nti a wo 2 10 numbers. Be kire Ghana for adikudie nti a wo 2 date of birth. Be kire Ghana for adikudie nti a wo ma amedin ye mienu. Kire Ghana for adikudie nti a wo tumi ABA companies 15 with different thing. Sana journalists for ye muama. Muama. You cannot cross Ghana and work in any media house. I'm saying this on authority. I'm afraid from journalists or Ghana say, I am almost say, where can they work apart from Ghana? Nowhere. Now, you have also been there. You be Pian Trog and also be there. Over clinic, media house or Ghana obey. John Dramani Mahama should win. NDC should come to power. The reason why India go for is so send this power, they don't know what is in the head of John Mahama. They don't know what he's going to do. Because we debonne. Because we are conforming before. They don't know what is going to happen next. If they could predict John Mahama and the NDC next move, and can never be easy. But their problem is say, what are they going to do? Because they know the NDC are better than them. They know. I have 4 minutes, 6 minutes to leave. Ghana for Mushamu radio for the Polar Watch campaign on my home say the relevant questions have been posed by Otchere Kwabena. We will say about 5 solid questions. Mumbusa kusisa ombra bontimbe answer. You don't need to be in court. You don't have to go to court to tell me, say, Nipa Bako, or 2 names and 2 tin numbers. You don't need to be in court to do that. Most of Moko Kusi Boateng Asante, Victor Kusi Boateng Asante, where Jimintra, Mofra Sopo Sofo, Yano. You don't need to go to court. If you are not guilty about anything, if everything you're saying is the truth and the fact, come on TV and answer why you have 2 tin numbers. Answer why you have been able to secure 2 passports with 2 birth certificates and 2 names. Tell us why you have 2 mother names. Tell us how you were able to secure companies, build companies, about 15 companies with different numbers. That is simple. A Christopher Kwasiafo go say, Nipa bi tan Kusi Boateng, moye mmoa na muguna asore de mo jimi, munye Christopher nchen bia wo. Mu jimi na mutimunti na mankofo we nye sika se twom. Ah moda ne mmoa Sunday bia na makoyi sika mo last we say alpha hour so oti radio so TV so po. My sister is the one who is paying me. Or chink, I bet not you say. My sister is the one paying me. When she takes a salary and then she will give me say, oh, but even January, she gave me all. My sister, correction, or a criminal. What sister no? Oh no. How is she able to live on a salary? How much is that your sister making? I'll go and pull your sister out. Oh, badam. My sister is the one paying me. All the money goes to you. We do donations. Can you say, Kroma, and get taxi every single money that comes to you and come over and come to America? I say, all the money we are making in this church, anything that comes to the tower, it does not come to me. Oh, badam. And the alpha hour boka near Pobia Jelly now, one of the dinners will be jail. Over to say, every coin that comes in there, you don't see it. Oh, but I don't know. Why don't you say Jimmy on? How would you say Jimmy? Now, Michelle Twitter, Michelle is on here. When you're Jimmy Kwabena, I'm on the working can come on Tiasia. And I'm going to me a Christopher. And you know, and my sister is the one paying me. Oh, Jimmy got to have a original. Your sister is paying the Your sister is paying the Mama di pacha adu omuso a ohu. Mama me say sister crowd, I'll pull her out. Me kwa ko pull na djuma oye, sika etua ne ka every month. Or man kasa no ne assets. Na ma che wo sister no. Wo sister I'm working on her. Me pulling the salary a month. Na me pulling on man kasa na ne investment. Mama Ghana for wo sister crowd no tua ka every month at January or time the salary ni na ma ona. She's still doing good no. I will let Ghanaians know wo sister crowd. I don't chance to her. That's what sister to us the boost here. She said, oh, sister, who are far? I said, what sister to us more? I'm digging your sister right now. You consider will be a beam. What do you got some? What do you got some? And what hurts is you see some journalists, some of them are my friends. They are seriously defending Alpha Hour on their pages on Facebook and on Twitter. Nobody hates Alpha Hour. Me. Na me Alpha no me nimu no or on channel me so me channel me nya nice in channel nya nice in channel or yere o mbam me channel bibia mo nche me say he is taking advantage of the system. Amoka ho and the youth are lazy today. Onanga he's lazy. That is why he's seeking this kind of a solace or whatever in religion. Onanga Alpha one. Or since you bomb pie, or mangas are all kind of problems in China. Only problem. Only the only problem. Alpha or 2 or problem about the bush, but to solve your problem. When Jimmy do when Jimmy. Oh, say Jimmy number for my disaster called Jimmy no. Your Jimmy, your tiaba for my disaster called Jimmy no. In Siciliano, your Jimmy Muno, you didn't say a big and say a small. So I got here. Ye Ghana, ye young, ye Christopher B, ye Jimmy number for my say, yeah, it's just a code here. I ye Timon, you didn't say a big, but in reality, no, you're small, and that is the problem. And what you could do is here. There the problem, it's serious. Maybe young barman for so. Me started season and me barman for so. Also, I was your boy, be very good Sheldon. No, so I was here, be on Ghana. Now you're a musician. Now it's Ghana. Now say my boy, my studio 1 year. Me to me, abonyum, I know tones, I know how. Now we will say, Koyo Sheldon, kwasia we ani say birika we. So, on the number analyze me nyum ne mame. Where Jimmy? And it's like you people are all working in Ghana aimlessly. Nobody is even patronizing you people because when you don't even know the right people to analyze your trade, your talent, and make it bigger. Because you went to Ghana and do freeway, ni ti say binika at Ghana. Say or not, na me Shatawale we just have a champagne way. Ni ti say binika at Ghana say obi akoshe studio 3 years or no na analyzing music no in a boys quarters. Kwasia we kona MPP for no man kakra na why who fia better TV so ontumi nka bro for man nsi menti say sa kwasia mpanyi we ko share the tomato na ka grandma manesida, you know. And so this music Bema tise binika, and you see this music Shatawale did, and you know Charlie the music and you nanka say on to me po express no of freeway on to me express no. Now who musician I walk through the mill, worked hard in the studio instead of you to be looking for better international recognition with some better people who understand the trade to project you know. Because you were to finish tise binika what Ghana and na mo so Jimmy was last Shatawale no waja kwa we. Now what Jimmy went to Ghana said, it was sorry, no, I got Adom Otchere 100 Ghana. Because the Nazi fee, I saw swap video or Burkina, or better, you know, onto me, he cannot put 2 sentences in English together. He cannot speak grammar for 1 minute. And you see this music, the music is coming from a year Patoku, a year Kaupuni Jay-Z, and he's played music with a Ghost, a year Bob Marley. But don't say, you just you can't put your thoughts together, you want to put somebody's career together. Well, make sure ye nyamba ho awutise binika kwasiafo we any ameya dembra mono sa boys no pick caption kwasiafo the misquote people na mo new season mo nim de eba mo tete boys quarters ni mu a na ja dem pa yes say ye betena ha kwasiafo. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. Mesaba biem, our season we are putting it together slowly. Season be ready very very soon. Now, I tell me exactly the date we are coming, but it is very, very soon. Into one Sunday message in call. Questions are there. Victor Kusi Boateng needs to answer those questions. And we are waiting. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night. Good evening.